Hello, good evening guys, it's again Monday, it's Monday evening, it's Monday Racing League time. After last week's race in Austria, the sprint race, we head over to United Kingdom to Silverstone for run number 11. Next week we are hopping over to Hungary, Budapest. Today we have 26 laps in total, 18 corners, 10 to the right, 8 to the left. Total track length is 5.8 kilometers. And the race distance today is 153 kilometers. The current Emerald track record is held by Myth from season 6, it's a 1:27.901. In the driver standings, we see Spaghetti in the McLaren is leading with 23 points ahead of Myth, who won the last race in Austria. On P3 we have Berra, P4 Nordling, P5 Salty, P6 Fredak, P7 Samuku ahead of his teammate Angelo on P8. On P9 we have Aroble and on P10 we have Degret in the Ferrari. Let's also have a look to the team standings. Mercedes is leading with 29.5 points ahead of McLaren. On P3 we have Alpine, on P4 AlphaTauri, P5 Red Bull, P6 Ferrari, P7 Aston Martin, P8 Alfa Romeo, P9 Williams and P10 Haas. So let's go to qualifying now. So let's see the first lap from Degret in the Ferrari. Ferrari hadn't had any good races in the last ones. Hopefully they are going better today. So it just started the hot lap. So Berra is flying at the moment, 2 purple sectors. 27.2 in the first sector. Let's see where Degret is ending up. Hey Giga, good evening. So Degret is 2 tenths lower than Berra on his hot lap in sector 1. And thanks for joining, Psy Nelson. Long time no see. So looks like Degret did some mistake on his hot lap and he's going for another run. Has enough battery, 95% at the moment, to go for a second run. And his tires aren't heavy used. All in gear number 8, down to second gear, third, fourth. activating DRS. It's 27.4 in the first sector. So we do see some drivers on the intermediates for the first lap. Yo-Yo is back. These are beautiful corners. So it's a P4 for time being. Let's see what Iron Gamer is doing. It's a green sector 1, so he's improving. The fuel light is flashing, so he has very less of fuel in his tank. Purple sector 2. Is he going for pole now? Provisional pole. Let's aim this way. There are many drivers which haven't drove any lap. It's a very close one between P1 and P2. 8 tenths. So let's go to Freddock. I think he's not, this wasn't a hot lap, he's going in for pit or going for the hot lap now. Yes, he's going now for the hot lap. Let's see from the driver's cam. By the way, I'm down here. Cheers, guys. So let's see yellow sector 1 for Freddock, so he's not improving. At least in sector 1, let's see sector 2. Green sector 2, so slightly improved to his previous time. Yay! That was a spin. But right in front of the pit entry, so you can change the tires and go for the next run. Who else is on a hot lap? Let's go to Ripster in the McLaren. He hasn't had any valid lap time so far, for time being. Let's see the previous winners. Was Smith, Spaghetti, Champ, Newt and Angelo. nearly lost his car. So he stops his attempt and going for another run, I think. But only 60% left in his battery. So right in front is his teammate. Spaghetti also going for his first attempt. Let's go to him. The current leader in the standings. The current standings so far. We have Spaghetti on P1, Myth on P2 and Bear on P3. Very nice purple sector one, just a little bit faster than Vera. Somebody want to offer me something? I'm fine with everything, thank you. Just invalidated in this one of the last corners, and we do see Myth on a hot lap purple sector 1, currently on P2 in the standings. That's Great Britain, Silverstone. Purple sector 2. In my POV, it's one of the most beautiful tracks in the calendar. Very fast, high-speed corners, also heavy braking zones. For the time being, we have no rain for the qualifying, only 5 minutes left. I'll probably win for P1, provisional P1. As you can see, again a very close field from P1 to P4. It's only a little bit more than 1/10. It's a crazy pace the drivers have. Just insane. Let's hop to Salty. Well, he's on a cooldown lap. Let's go again to Fredak in the Alpine. This time no spin, right into the pit. Okay. And Spaghetti's doing another run. Currently the McLaren drivers are in the back of the field. P11 for Spaghetti and P12 for Ripster. Not there where they wanna be, surely. But these tires are already 2 laps old. So the only man on a hot lap at the moment is Spaghetti. Ripster is giving him some slipstream. 2 green sector times for time being. Let's see the last sector. And the last turn. Where is he ending up? On P5. And Yo-Yo managed to go to P6. Nice one for Ferrari. Down to cops. Now Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel. Down the Hunger Straight. Okay. Let's hop to Wolfring. So Wolfring is improving in Sector 1 and Sector 2. So he can do a jump maybe to the top 5. P8 for time being. So Yo-Yo is improving in Sector 1, Sector 2. And he's going for P5. Provisional pole for Iron Gamer. Who else is on the hot lap? Let's see. Roble has 2 yellow sectors. Let's go to Barra. Purple sector 1 and green sector 2, so he might go for pole position. Yeah, it's the fastest lap for time being. Who else is on the track? Myth, the last man standing. Yellow sector 1 so slower, purple sector 2 faster, the fastest of everybody. And in the last corners, can he achieve pole? P2. Only 1000 separate P1 and P2. And 1/10 back is Iron Gamer on P3. Fredak on P4, Roble P5, Salty P6, Yo-Yo 7, Degaret 8, Spaghetti 9, Wolfrin on P10, GDA 11 and Ripster on P12. And GDA is just coming in, so he's not finishing his lap. Looks like Barra is back in the mix. He's fighting as well for the championship. Well, everybody is fighting for the championship. So here again the results: Bera on P1, Myth on P2, Iron Gamer on P3, Fredak P4, Roble 5, Salty on 6, Yo-Yo ahead of his teammate on 7, Degaret on 8, Spaghetti on P9, Wolfrin on 10, GDA on 11 and Ripster on P12. So if you have any predictions who is winning the race today, just let me know. I go for a Roble P1, Myth on P2 and Spaghetti on P3. So let's see if there is rain. Looks like it's a dry race, at least at the start of the race. But in Silverstone you never know if it's raining during the race, at the end of the race, or... but let's see. Keep fingers crossed that it's a cool race. As always, not too many safety cars, please. And again, hopefully you have some beers. The jacket's niet, Juga. So we have, according to the data I have, it's a dry race until the end, clear, no clouds at all. Strange British weather, but anyway. So we do have a pit window between lap 14 and 19 regarding the tire choices the drivers made. We have many medium runners, some hard runners, and Spaghetti on fire on the soft. So let's go to P5 for the start to a Roble. Five flights. Away we go. Good launch from Roble, very good launch. He's just overtaking Fredak in turn number 1. Fredak right next to him, trying to defend No carnage in the first turns. As we can see, all very calm, let's say in this way. But we have one incident with Yo-Yo. He's ending up on P12 for time being. Maybe some contact or something. And we have a drive-through for Ripster. What is Ripster doing? He has a drive-through penalty. Maybe jump start or something. Yeah, not the day of this McLaren driver, but let's go to Spaghetti. He needs to take the advantage of the soft tires already at the start of the race. He just needs to overtake many drivers in front. Let's see. He's just behind Salty. More or less an easy overtake from his side. And we just saw Wolfrin overtook Ripster. As Ripster is going now in for the drive-through penalty, he's losing more or less 25 seconds, not 25, but between 20 and 25 seconds for the drive-through penalty. Spaghetti just behind Braddock. The Spaghetti is flying at the moment, but the fastest man on track is Aroble on P4 currently. Purple Sector 1, just behind Iron Gamer in the Alpine. Aroble was on the podium in the last race in Austria. He's not going for the overtake for the time being. But at the moment he's the fastest man. So Iron Gamer just a little bit faster than Aroble in this lap. So DRS is enabled. Let's see what's happening on the main straight. Well, which one is the main straight, right? Just to remember, the current Emerald record is a 1:27.901 from Myth. So the drivers are 2 seconds slower for the time being now. Let's go to Myth. He's just behind Para. Again, a very close field in this race. Now Myth is overtaking Barra and leading the race. And Spaghetti on the soft tires, fastest lap. 1:28.927. Very nice to see. I like close, very close fights, very close field. It's much more interesting. Well, the Sauber team is the Alfa Romeo on P7 and P9, so GDA and Wolfrey not driving for Sauber. Would be great if they in real world are also on P7 and P9, but it's a different story. So Iron Gamer has just behind Spaghetti on soft tires. Let's see how long he can survive. Well, at least he has some DRS from Barra in front. Barra already has 2 warnings, so one more and then... yeah. Robert just overtook... we just saw that the Robert overtook Spaghetti. So it's already 5 laps in the race. Maybe the soft tires aren't the best ones at this stage of the race. And Barra just stays behind Myth on P2. There are not many overtakes happening at the moment. Down the Wellington Straight to Brooklands, and a tricky corner, the Luffield, Woodcote, and down to Cops. We can say Hamilton Verstappen corner, like in all the streams. Barry is somehow hunting Myth. Now I think on the next straight, that's the Hunger Straight, he's overtaking Myth. They are now on the Hunger Straight. Yo-yo, 3 seconds time penalty. Barra is not overtaking, so he's saving ERS. Looks like he's saving ERS. Or maybe he has another setup, more downforce setup. So he's a little bit slower on the straights. But I think Spaghetti is hoping for a safety car now, so he can get rid of the tires. Already 37% usage of his tires, his soft tires. But also the medium tires aren't the best ones. They have between 25 and 30% left. Not left, usage of the tires, let's say this way. Regarding safety car possibility, we have 89% possibility of a safety car, and virtual safety car possibility is 22%. So there might be a safety car, but let's see. We have only a 12 driver grid today, sadly. Again, the current standings for you guys. Championship standings. Let's end this way. Oof, he nearly lost his car. Now down to Maggots, Beckett's, and the Chapel Corner. Back to the Hunger Strait. Nah, just stay out. Just stay out, and you're not slower than the cars in front. I think Spaghetti is going for soft medium, and the other guy is for medium hard or medium soft. Let's see again the tire choices. So Iron Gamer is doing a very good job on P3 on hard tires. Also just behind Spaghetti we have Redak on hard tires. Might be cool if he's having a good race today. Well, at least he can go the pace with the cars in front, so he's in a good shape. There's not much to say for time being, no overtakes happening, so it's one big train today. Beautiful image. And the Ferrari guys on P10 Degeret and P11 Yo-Yo. I think they are also hoping for a safety car, so they can go back to the field and fight for the positions. It's again not the start of the race for Ferrari. And Yo-Yo already has a penalty of 3 seconds, we see. So in around 3 laps we have the first guys who are going to pit. We have a Roble is going in. Let's see the tire choice. I think he's going for hard. Because it's a very long stint on soft tires. But we will see it in a minute. Or in a second. Yes, he's going on hards. Also Salty went for pit and Degret as well. So let's see if Roble is now pushing as hell. He need to be a little bit careful on his first lap on the hard tires because they are very cold. Let's see if he's having any problems. No problems for the time being. Let's hop to the cockpit. So Spaghetti went for pit as well. I think he's going for mediums. Yes, good choice. Well, he's not driving the first time. So a Roble just ahead of Spaghetti. And Salty behind Spaghetti. Let's see the position changes. For time being it's 6 position gains for GDA. 3 losses from Salty and 3 losses from Degre, but they already pitted. Let's go to the front. Let's see when these two are coming in. So the top 3 drivers are going into pit. 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane for Myth. No other penalties. Smith is going for hard. Berra is going for hard, and Myth as well. Iron Gamer went for mediums. Spaghetti managed somehow to be in front of Myth now. So Roble is currently the leader. Because the three guys in front haven't pitted. And the 2 British drivers, Roble and Spaghetti, are fighting already. Very close driving. Now down the hanger straight. And Spaghetti is overtaking Roble for the net lead of the race. And the fastest lap as well, 1:28.691. If we have fastest laps, we just show you the fastest lap in the Emerald. It's a 1:29.27.901. So they just need to be a little bit faster to achieve the track record. And Myth overtook Roble. I just saw it in the back. And Spaghetti is flying. Also Myth is overtaking Yo-Yo. And I think Yo-Yo is going now in for pit. Also Roble went 3 seconds for Barra, multiple warnings, moment for him. No time penalty for Yo-Yo. And there is a 1:28.632 fastest lap from Myth. Let's go to him. Myth is playing a little bit with Spaghetti. These drivers know each other very good, so it's an easy task. 3 seconds time penalty for GDA. GDA leading the race at the moment. What was that? Anyway. Is Myth going for the overtake on Spaghetti? He took the inside, just overtook Spaghetti, but Spaghetti don't wanna give the position. A little fight in the last corners of the track. It's the better end for Myth. Ahead of Spaghetti, and Barra is in the fight as well. Barra just overtook Spaghetti, but Spaghetti has no warnings, no time penalties, so we just need to be within 5 seconds and 3 seconds to Barra to win this race. 9 laps to go. Let's see again the tires. We have hard tire for Myth, medium for Spaghetti, hard tire for Barra, medium for Iron Gamer, Roble hard, salty hard, Fredak medium, GDA medium, hard, and soft for Yo-Yo. I just switched to Fredak cause at the moment he's the fastest man on track. Green sector 1, purple sector 2, is he going for the fastest lap now? Yes, it's a 1:27.7. You know what it is? It's a new track record by Fredak. It's a 1:27.747 by Fredak. Nice one. big fights are going on for the top 3 positions between Myth, Spaghetti and Bera. Was he better exit? We are on lap 19 and Aaron Gamer is trying to be as close as possible to Bera. Roble is also doing a very good job on P5 currently. But it's not a podium if it stays like this with the 5 seconds from Myth and 3 seconds from Bera. Current podium we have Spaghetti, Iron Gamer and Roble. And a 3-second time penalty for Degret on the Ferrari. It's again not a Ferrari day. We just missed the overtake from Arobla, from Frederick to Arobla. Very close pack here. What a line from Myth, he's defending. And Spaghetti went off track, he lost many positions, now on P6, ending up on P6. Maybe he needed to go off the track to avoid a collision. What a moment. It's a lot of work to do to go back to the podium. And also some fights with Roble and Frederick again for P4. Roble just lost his car, close to losing his car. God bless, he haven't lost his car. Not much, but he went off throttle, so he lost a lot of pace. And if the field is so close like today, then you're losing many positions. So Spaghetti now on P6. But he's fighting back, he's not a bad driver like everybody else in this league here. What a move from Spaghetti. What a move. What an overtake. And he tries to strike back. Fabio. Ciao. I think he just saw me online and came in. So it's again a podium for Spaghetti on P5 because he has no time penalties. And net leader, it's Iron Gamer in the Alpine. What a race from the Alpine team. Iron Gamer P3 and Fredak P4. Might be P1 and P2 if we stop the race here. Yeah, sure. Spaghetti is a normally very consistent driver, and let's see, there are 4 laps left. Maybe it's Spaghetti time later on. He's surely doing his best to overtake Fredak and Iron Gamer. And Iron Gamer just need to be as close as possible behind Berra within 3 seconds. And he has his teammate behind, Fredak, who's defending from Spaghetti to get a win for Alpine. So let's see the teamwork of the 2 drivers, Alpine drivers. Robles just lost P6 to GDA. And Spaghetti just overtook Fredak. What a move again. Now the inside line, the better line for Fredak. And Fredak is back on P4. We see Spaghetti is doing everything to overtake the Alpine drivers. And just behind Spaghetti we have GDA, who is also very good, who has also very good pace at the moment. More or less the fastest driver on track for time being today. At the moment, let's say in lap 23. He's fighting, everybody's fighting. Fredak is trying to defend. Let's go to Fredak. See from the rear camera. Spaghetti is close. Is he close enough to overtake? He's going for the overtake. Taking the outside line. Next corner is to the left. Spaghetti is still there. Let's go to the broadcast view. Spaghetti has the inside of the corner and he's overtaking Fredak. What a move in the Verstappen Hamilton corner. Nice overtake, but Fredak is still there and tries to fight back. And now down the hangar straight, and GDA wants to eat Fredak as well. We just missed the Berra, is now on P1. He tries to escape 3 seconds to gain a podium, to achieve a podium tonight. If the drivers in the back are fighting, then it's maybe possible for Berra to get away with the podium. And Spaghetti 3/10 behind Iron Gamer. He has not many battery left, only 18-19%, and Iron Gamer has 40% left. So it's lap 25. Now, no mistakes, guys. It's not the time to overtake now. He needs to overtake in the last lap. Now also Myth is ahead of Iron Gamer and tries to block a little bit. So maybe that Barrack can achieve a win. 2 seconds already between Myth and Barra. And it's one last lap. What a move from Fredak, sneaking in a better traction at the exit of the corner for Spaghetti. Also Fredak is trying to do everything to overtake Spaghetti. And also GDA is in the mix. What a race, guys, what a race today. Now down to Maggots, Beckett's, and Chapel. Down the Hunger Straight. Is Spaghetti overtaking Iron Gamer? Is he going for an overtake? No, Myth is blocking a little bit Spaghetti. And Fredak is going for the inside. No, so we do have the winner of today's Grand Prix. It's Barra, not Barra, Iron Gamer ahead of Barra and Spaghetti. Fredak on P4, Roble P5, Myth on P6, GDA on 7, Salty on 8. On P9 we have Degret, P10 Wolfrin, P11 we have some party here in the back, but the winner is today Nordling aka Iron Gamer. A nicely driven race from the Alpine team. P1 for the Alpine and P4. Barra on P2 and Spaghetti with the podium today again. What a race, guys. What a race, what a race. And the driver of the day, who else? It's Spaghetti. Great Grand Prix from his side. So again, the results: P1 Iron Gamer, P2 Barra, P3 Spaghetti, Fredak on P4, Roble on 5, Myth on 6, GDA 7, Salty 8, Degret in the Ferrari on 9, Wolfrin 10, Yo-Yo 11 and Ripster on 12. Take care. Bye, Nelson. See you soon. Thank you for joining. So what else left? We go to the interviews. Let's see if the drivers are ready. Well, Spaghetti. Hey man, what you doing? What a race! What
Hello.
an amazing race, Spaghetti.
Thank you. It is very hot in this room. I'm sweating.
I was more or less talking the whole stream. It was so amazing to see you guys are fighting. You went once for P6, went a little bit wide because maybe Myth braked a little bit too early to avoid a collision. You went wide. Was
Yeah,
it?
it got a little bit messy there, last corner. And then I think it was Barrow on my inside.
Yeah.
So I had to give him space, and then, too greedy on the throttle and made some sandcastles.
Yeah, and back on podium again. Nice
Yeah, luckily I didn't
P3.
use too much time.
Yeah, and Barra somehow managed to drive away 3 seconds. Was it maybe
Yeah, I
because
think-
of Myth, right? 'Cause he
Yeah, I
blocked
don't
a
know. I
little
think
bit.
they must be in a relationship or something. I don't know. They're very lovely to each other recently. Something's going on.
Yeah, they fight against you because you're the current leader in the driver's standing, so everybody's fighting against you. But luckily, you have a podium again on P3. Yeah, any plans for next week? Hungary.
Hungary.
Yeah.
Well, it's a very good track, first of all. I like Hungary a lot, so you can't do a bad qualifying like in Silverstone. So I need to get on top of that. Qualifying needs to be a lot better than it was this week.
Yeah.
But so yeah, if I start near the front, then I'm hoping for more podiums.
Cool. And again, any last words to your friends, family, rivals, cats?
Just a big thought to Rob, who had a drive-through straight away, and with no safety car, he was doing laps by himself for an hour and a half. So let's have a thought about him, because he had a very boring race.
Yeah, he just drove to the end and hoped for a safety car, but sadly no safety car came. Next race will be
I told
better.
him I told him he should make his own safety car, but apparently that's not allowed or something like that. I don't know.
If it's not on stream, or if you don't have any POV, let's see. That's another discussion, eh? So thank you, Andreas. See you
Cheers,
next
Mike.
week. Take care.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
sounds good. Bye.
And let's go. Let's
Did
go
I-
for
Oh,
P2 Berra. Sorry to interrupt
Hello.
you. Hello again. Back
Yo,
on
yo,
the
yo.
podium, huh?
Yes, it's been a while now.
How many races? You remember?
Like 3 maybe. I had some bad races, a couple DNFs.
Yeah. Many, let's say many bad races, DNFs in, what was it? Monaco, P11 in Spain, and I think in Canada you didn't drove, right?
No, exactly.
But back on podium is always nice, so you can fight a little bit for the championship.
Yes.
You and Myth, are you friends? Is Myth defending you from Spaghetti?
I think he did that for himself because he don't want Spaghetti to gain any points in the championship. But
So just said to Spaghetti, everybody's fighting against him now because he's the leader. So yeah, as it should be. As it should be.
yes,
So any plans for next week, Hungary?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Practice a bit, I guess.
Yeah, but it's a lovely track.
Yeah, it is.
A very lovely track with many corners and not many overtaking possibilities like today. We had many overtakes, crazy overtakes from Spaghetti, and everybody did a very good job. So thank you, and any last words to your friends, family, rivals, etc.?
No.
No. Okay. So see you next week. Take care, brother.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And Iron Gamer. We don't have Iron Gamer in the Discord, so it's no interview with Iron Gamer with the winner today, sadly. Oh no, we have him. Here he is. Hello.
Hello, Mike.
How is life?
Wow, it's great.
Did you sweat it as well?
Oh yes, big time.
Yeah, it was a big fight all the time, more or less. How many laps? 26 laps, only fighting and very close battles, and somehow you managed to be on P1.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it all came down to track limits and penalties in the end, and I was running on 2 penalties or 2 track limits on, I don't know, half the race or something. So I was really worried in the end there.
And a little bit scared of Spaghetti in the back, right?
Oh yeah, Spaghetti and Fred, and they were having a fight. But I mean, I think Fred, I have to thank him for this a lot, because he helped keep Andreas on a pretty low battery level.
Yes.
So in the end, I could fly past Myth.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was that.
It was a very good teamwork between you and Fredak in the Alpine team. And also some help from Mattia Myth in the Mercedes. He tried to block a little bit Spaghetti in the last 2 laps. So he's maybe not ending up on the podiums. But Spaghetti is also on the podium, P3. So any plans for next week, Hungary? You like the track?
Ooh, Hungary. That's even sweatier, I think. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't think I'm that quick around there, but we'll see.
Yeah, just drive. And you're doing good.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So any last words to your friends, family, rivals?
I guess my biggest fan is, of course, Fredak, and just thank you, Fred.
Cool. So see you next week, and take care.
Yeah,
have a good one.
You too, Mike.
Thank you. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So that was it for today. No interviews anymore. We have all 3 drivers, and yeah, that was the stream. I hope you liked it, and see you next week. See you on Monday. Take care. Bye bye.